Good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. Thanks again for the legwork.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God duty. Oh.
Take a look. The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters are in Solitude.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. Keep your guard up.
the rebels like to forget is that the Empire... So it's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
You thieving little elf!
Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? And if the one be taught, any skill.
Hold, and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed. My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it. No, you can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city. Damn faithless Imperials. By the nine, I hate the
Welcome to Riften,
The
home of the Thieves'
goddamn
Guild.
waiting.
Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. That thugs, vermin, creeping around the redwood. Filthy. By order of the Yard. Stop right there.
If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, you have nothing.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, we have nothing to talk about.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head
Watch the
inside when
skies,
you're ready.
traveler.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Neil. The
I don't
Thieves
know
Guild
you.
is Maven
You and
Blackbriar.
Riften looking for trouble?
One snap of her fingers and you could end
Don't
up
say
in
something
jail.
you'll regret.
Or worse.
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
I
The
know.
Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here. Stay out of the Blackbriar's business.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
You're a stranger
When you
here
borrowed
too,
the money,
huh?
you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything.
People of Riften, heed my word.
Any luck with Sapphire?
Return of the dragon.
Looking
is
for
not
work?
mere coincidence.
I need someone to deliver a message to
One
Sibby
of the
Blackbriar.
the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of Kine.
No, Maramal. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramal. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
The old told
Yeah.
me that it isn't this
What's your
bad
problem?
everywhere.
I knew
Maybe
that
one day I'll
stupid kid
venture
would
out
try
and see
and
if
find a
she's
way to
right.
weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my
Looking for
lord.
work?
If I can
I need
interest
someone
you
to deliver
in
a
one of our
message to
special
Sibby
drinks,
Blackbriar.
you let me know.
Ah, well. I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Is there something I can do for you?
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before
Never
they're
done an
gone.
honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lad.
The fairest
Jewelry
horses
with
in the
legendary
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Beautiful baubles,
Genuine
gleaming
Palmer blood elixir
gemstones
for
over
sale.
here.
Live for thousands of years. See into other people's stops.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
You gonna buy something? You gonna stare all day or buy some armor? Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
By the gods, a dragon's been sighted just south of the city, flying around Lost Tongue Overlook.
Did we have an appointment? No. Was it delivery? I can't remember. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Yes?
Buying and selling fine
Learn a
jewelry
library's
here.
worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
What is it? Dragons?
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Aye.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this would be yours.
As Jarl Leila's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
That's a decent enchantment. But keep studying. You only scratched the surface. Did we have an take a look? I have to remember. Ward first, then some.
Beautiful baubles.
Looking to stay alive?
Gleaming
Why take a
gemstones
chance?
over here.
Don't miss
Gems,
out. Purchase
potions,
a bottle of
exotic
my genuine
ingredients.
Farmer
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? Keep your eyes to the road.
Working at the Rift.
Fisher is tough.
For a good reason.
Some coin in my pocket. Keep your hands to your... Have anything you wish to say? Take a look. Keep your eyes to the road.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor.
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. I'm ready when you are. Just give the word. Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. Through reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
New
Everyone,
Riften?
everyone!
Take my advice.
Gather round.
Stay at the Bee and Bar.
I have
The
something
bunkhouse
amazing
isn't
to
for
show
you.
you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. You need to hear this.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. This item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were mad. There's some great magic in the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
20 coins? No one has that much.
See into other people's thoughts. I could get rich and stop selling these trinkets.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Damn.
I run the
I
meat
knew
and
I
produce
shouldn't
stand
have
at the market. Come
Looks
by
like
and
I
see.
chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
All right, Branchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Why take a chance? Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
Buying jewelry.
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branchet. Buy some
This
armor
is
and live
insane.
to tell
I didn't
about
steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
Jewelry with
Protect
legendary
yourself
Argonian
right. Buy armor
craftsmanship.
from Grelka.
Beautiful baubles and
Looking to stay
gleaming
alive?
gemstones
Why take
over
a
here.
chance?
Greetings, honored friend. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Beautiful.
I don't know, Drop. Skin us alive. We're doing this. Over here. Do your work. What was that?
Must be my imagination.
No sign of someone there. Over here.
Enough!
I'll tear you to pieces. Where are you? You can't hide from me. Must have scared him off. Huh? Ha! Found you! Oh, enough! This ends now! I'll get you! What was that? Enough! This ends now! I'll have your head! Arr! I'm gonna crush you like a bug! Enough! What was that?
That's all you got? Time to finish this. Enough!
Smear. Mine! Victory is yours! I submit! If I can just stand up. it up, Brynjo. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain... Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. I'll be here when you're done.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Have anything for us yet?
Come see
Sorry
me in
about
the
the
market
mess.
if you're looking for
Work?
the finest customers.
I suppose you can call it
all
that.
Skyrim.
I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence. Please, I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
You have questions? Safe travels, Landstrider.
It is our most favored company.
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Look, if I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Henrik. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me. Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant. Travel safe.
Any luck getting the marks from those men?
If you're looking for a room, try the B&B. This place is working. You little... Pickpocket. What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Ha! We'll see about that.
Get him!
Huh? I'm going to enjoy this. Nothing! And you thought I was just a pretty... Guess it's all clear now. What do you think you're... Please, don't take the... You have my statue. What are you going to do with it? Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about...
So, can I interest... Some may call this junk. Me? What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? Petty threats and fist-waving are not going to sway me. You people are all talk, and everyone knows it. You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I can't pay. I can't.
Oh my word.
I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
This isn't happening.
Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn!
This isn't happening.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Brynjolf, you'll just have to make do without my coin. Stop! That's priceless!
This isn't happening.
If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
This isn't happening.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. If I had it, I'd... Hey, there's no need to do that.
This isn't happening.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onrek. You should try it sometime. If you're hungry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa. Hand what over. I have no idea what you're talking about. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Remember to give at the temple.
Be brief, Imperial. If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss. Imperial
You caught me at a
bastard.
bad time. I've lost someone dear to me. Yes? It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. It's been good talking to you.
Be brief, Imperial. They mean to take up the soil. I lost my own daughter. Lilia joined the... She served. It didn't matter. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her. And Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
Imperial bastard.
Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
New in town, eh?
Stabbing your
Here
foes
for
when
the
you can
fishing,
roast
I
them
guess.
alive in a gout of arcane fire.
What do you want? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. If you'll excuse me, I have other things. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Look, I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Here for a room or something to drink? Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
Look, I already said Chandra doesn't owe...
I submit! No more! I yield! I yield! What is you get? Stop! Thief! Yeah!
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Cornelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. And out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Come here a second. Interest you in some marksman training. A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know. The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead, just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim. Come find me if you need more marksman training. Interest you in some marksman training.
Hey, let's talk a second. You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling. Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. You think you're finished? I've got plenty more where that came from.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
How can a humble servant... Talos bless you. I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos preserve you.
Let me know if you see anything you like. This place has seen better. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
I run the meat and produce stand at the
Working
market.
at the Rift and Fishery
Come by
is
and
tough.
see me if you want some of the freshest food.
Be
you've
brief,
ever eaten.
Imperial. There's only so long I can stand
Yes.
being downwind of your stench.
Keep your
You
belly
little
full
bastard.
and your shoulders strong.
I've never seen the
Sure,
old
sure.
settle.
I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want
You gonna
to
buy?
even speak to
Take a look. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
As Jarl Leila's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Did we have an... Excuse my... Take a look? I have to remember...
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field? calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right? Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about? Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Well, at any rate, organization is... In fact, if you could retrieve... As you can imagine, What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. Excellent. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help. I know you. Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. I have to remember. Ward first, then summon. Did we have an appointment? No. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
Keep your hands to yourself. Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get... away with this.
Is someone there?
Come on!
I was just here for you. That's all you've got.
As I was just hearing.
so many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. Take a look. Your road. The road. Take a look. I hope that you will come to do business. The longer... Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land. And so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair. But we do our best to ignore them. Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Resad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him. May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold. There is much beauty in this place.
Bring your coins, but do not bring trouble. The warm sand of Elsewhere is far away from here.
Interest you in some marksman training? Get away from me!
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. No, nothing like that. You're calling on her for business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
interest you in some marksman training?
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
I know you. Where was it? Huh. Oh! You were getting something for me.
As Jarl Leila's houseguard.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Good journey to you.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Leila's steward, Anuriel.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative. Thank you. Do hurry, please. All right, then.
Heard they're reforming the...
You can't win this!
Don't hurt me.
Why won't you die?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Come to see Balamond perform miracles? Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
What happened?
Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference. What brings you to Balamond today? Repair? Purchase?
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Sure. Of course.
To oblivion with all of you!
Yeah. Working at the Riften fishery is tough. I had to put some coin in my pocket.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. Oh, now that can't be good. Nah, I don't think so. Voley's around. Oh, now that can't be good. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the pond. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Have you looked around?
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Look, I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back. So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is more than a match for him. Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a certain history. Tell you what, go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis. Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun? Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry. Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
You
Brief
look like someone
Imperial.
who can hold
There's
their
only
liquor.
so long I can
How about a
stand being
friendly
downwind of your
contest to win the
stench.
staff?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
What a waste.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm
Welcome
Jarl
to
Layla's
Riften,
steward,
traveler.
Anuriel.
I hope the road fared well for you.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I
Oh,
would
come
ask
to
that you
gloat, have
maintain
we?
a respectable distance
Because
from
I
her
did something
at
not
all
a soul in this... I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne. Until next time.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind. I know you. Where was it? Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
Out of my way, the son of the Jarl. Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble. Every day, the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now. Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately,
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place. Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. I'll start round one. Down the hatch. Your turn. One down, my friend, one down. And another one for me. And how about you? So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest. Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. I see. So, you don't remember fondling the statuary, then? I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out, but I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our temple. Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you. Talk to me again when you've cleaned up your mess. Pick up your mess, then we'll talk. I suppose that'll do. Dibella teaches us forgiveness, after all. Even for a drunk like you. You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there. I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive... The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time. Need some... A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you. But I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. Dibella's blessing. You. Hi there.
Dibella, guide us. Lead us to your Sibyl. Dibella, guide us. What are you doing in here? Stay where you are. The Mother will deal with you. Here she is. And just what do you think you're doing? Unfortunately for you, we don't allow men into the inner sanctum. You have committed a breach and must pay the penalty. Normally, a quick death. Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. We could make an example of you, but perhaps you could be put to better use. The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl. I don't expect you to know what that means. Suffice to say that our Sibyl was recently lost to us. Through the protocol, we have seen the home of the next Sibyl, to the north in a small village pressed against the stone. If you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your transgression will be forgiven. We believe the place in our vision to be Karthwasten. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as soon as possible. Have you heard of the blessing of Dibella? It can help you with the wooing of women if that's your aim. Or give you strength if you happen to offend one. Typically, we avoid bestowing it upon men. But for the Sibyl's escort, we could make an exception. The Sibyl of Dibella spends her entire life in direct communion with the goddess. From the time she's a little girl to the moment she expires, she is a direct connection with the Heavenly Mother. From her reverie, we know the mind of our God. We have had a vision of the next Sibyl, living in a village to the north. She must be brought to the temple for her reverie to begin. We prefer not to announce that the Sibyl has died until we can introduce the new one. People like to know that we're connected to the goddess. It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never know hardship, and the goddess blesses them with great bounty. Keep your hands to yourself. Need something? All right, then. Hey, that isn't your... Dibella, guide us. Lead us to your Sibyl. Lead us to your Sibyl. What are you doing in here? Stay where you are. The Mother will deal with you. Here she is. And just what do you think you're doing? Unfortunately, you have committed a breach. Normally, luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. The ceremony you so rude. I don't expect you to know what that means. Suffice through the if you can travel there and retrieve our young Sybil, we believe. Now move quickly. The girl. Have you heard of the or give? Typically, we avoid bestow the Sybil of from the time from her. We have had a vision of the next Sybil living in a village to the. We prefer not to announce that. It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never know hardship, and the goddess blesses them with great bounty. Until next time.
Get away from me!
Yes? Devella's blessing to you. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this pendant is lovely.
is all clear now.
Die from my
By the divine force. Here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markor City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. No. She's such a nice woman. Comes by every day looking for jewelry for her family in Cyrodiil. Is it because she's a noble? Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense. What's happening to this city?
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Every piece.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood.
Come on in. The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Get away. What do you need, handsome?
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to.
Don't
I
mind
just
the
clean
yelling.
up.
My parents are always going at each other.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Well, hello.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the point. There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I've got this one. Thanks, though.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
I'm Einathatch's right-hand man. I help
If the Forsworn aren't attacking my town, the Nords are trying to force me on. Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land. Forsworn attack the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to help. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off. You can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly. Good day.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves. We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves. We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
The mine is closed. Get lost. Forsworn attacked a while back. Jarl had no men to spare, so the Silverbloods generously offered to send us to clean things up. We just want that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can get back to work. I've been sent by Silverbloods to keep this mine safe. And what's that have to do with me? Helping out Einathatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest. Let's see them make us. Yes. Helping out Einathatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest. I thought today was going to be boring. Never should Takes you to mess with me. The mine is closed. Helping out Einathatch, huh? Give me a... Let's see them make us. I thought today was going to be... boring. Here we go!
control
by
this mine.
Silverbloods to keep this
No
mine
sudden
safe.
moves.
The mine helping out Einethach. Let's see them make us. That I will, stranger. This is more than the Silverbloods are paying us. We'll clear out.
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
I've been sent by Silverbloods to keep this mine safe. Until next time.
Einethach is in charge of Karthwasten. You should bother him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just can't. You'll have to speak to my husband.
You're not from here. And damn it, man, are you trying to taunt us? Our daughter, Fiotra, was taken from here. The Forsworn descended and they didn't touch anything else, just our little girl. It was the Forsworn from Broken Tower. Never been much trouble before. What's it to you? She... Really? Well, that's... I wouldn't have dreamed. Of course we need her in Markarth, then. I'll come with you. You're probably right. Just hurry, please. Who knows what those things are doing to her?
Strangers are nothing but trouble.
Can I help you? I'm one of the few native sons of the... That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods. But at least we can get back to work. Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you. Mm-hmm.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
Walk away, now. Go. Return to your...
If you know any...
Never should have come here.
It's nothing.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Never should have come here.
For Skyrim!
Your words.
I yield!
Think you might be in the wrong place.
Someone thought I heard something.
Yeah!
Kill you.
new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Please, open the door. I need to get out of here. Are you one of them? Please don't hurt me. Then it's true what they said. I'm touched by the gods. I've heard stories about the wonders of the great temple in Markarth, but I never dreamed that I would even get to see it. I am honored to be called for this duty. Please, lead on.
close enough, fool. Now you die.
Killed me.
Khajiit as wares, if you have coin. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. They're a city so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands. The road makes this one weary.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing this stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later. I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith when she's older. My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. Hey,
my wife Kira runs our jewelry
I'm
stall.
gonna be a
in the market.
silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
So you don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen the It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Yes?
Don't even think about it.
Yes?
Yes? You found her. I can't believe it. Let the girl come with me and we can begin her preparation. I will send word to her family that she is in good hands. You've truly earned the blessing of Dibella, child. Prostrate yourself before her altar, and she will bestow her gift.
Is there something I can do for you? Need something? Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. Is there something I can do for you? Need something?
Yes?
Dibella's blessing to you.
Need something?
It's so good to see you again. Be careful not to fall on your way out. Is there... Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm...